Welcome to another edition of XFeed. The market continues to go lower. That is the theme of the day almost every single day. Hope you're doing well, though. This is ridiculous. Okay, so the title of the stream talking about things being overvalued, undervalued. Well, that's up for the global markets as a whole to really decide. But it does beg the question around NFTs, around crypto, around anything, whether it be a stock. There's talks in the US about Fort Knox, this gold reserve, what's going to happen with that. All this uncertainty, just uncertainty. It's the theme of the day. Let's get into different things. First of all, I was going on Blockworks. You just, always seeing what the headlines are. Wildcard moves NFTs from Folly but gone to Ethereum. Shares token strategy. No idea what that is. ShameFi takes over crypto Twitter. What the hell is ShameFi? Doodles Solana token fails to impress. I almost kind of forgot that Doodles was doing a token. Happened so quickly. Libra jumped the shark. I mean, this is a couple days ago. Yap to earn. Bearer and Abstract are buzzing. This is February 6th. There's a lot riding on Off the Grid's token launch. Haven't seen anything regarding Off the Grid, to be completely frank, in a hot minute. Back in January, TikTok's potential US ban has already sent a Chinese meme coin 10x. Those are delightful headlines. Delightful, right? I'm Dolly. What's going on, brother? How we doing? Tomorrow we announce the third multi-billion-dollar game building on Immutable. All right. So the first comment on this are, what are the first two? And I'm like, I don't know what the first two either are. Like, I feel we have this thing within crypto where there's a lot of like talk, numbers, highlights, and then you're just like, does it matter? Do people actually care? But he responded saying Ubisoft and Netmarble and Marble X. I know what Ubisoft is. I don't know what Netmarble or Marble X is. And what's the game that it is? But that's cool that they have those two. So this is going to be the third. What is the third? Immutable has just partnered with a third multi-billion-dollar company on Tokyo Beast, a crypto entertainment centered on Web3 games. Earn TB mystery ticket through the campaign and wait for the release. What to do now? 400,000 followers. Amid all the market noise, this feels like a critical moment for Web3. It's the first game to score of AAA dollar, Japan, and esports. Here's why it's important. I don't mind these things at all, but I feel like I'm totally lost in the sauce on what the hell these actually are. Prominent supporters. We got a bunch of big names on there. Okay, cool. AIXBT talking about it. Tokyo Beast announced the spring 2025 launch on Immutable, backed by multi-billion-dollar Japan media company, Japan's largest Web3 gaming dev. Okay. And again, just that clip's about 4 seconds and got some 3D characters. So all I'm saying is, like, I'm down. I want to be bullish. I want to be excited about these things, but it feels like we're saying, hey, here's a big studio, here's a big entity, there's a shies a ton of money behind it, and then that's it. Like that promo video, what was that? We can do better. We can do better for these major announcements, unless we're just trying to go off the dollar value. Can't even make this up. I just got permanently banned from eBay for trying to buy too many Pokemon cards. What kind of a shoddy marketplace is this? Well, maybe a little bit of a reminder of the point around Web3. Well, people are able to not have to deal with centralized places where they can potentially get shut down, not able to buy what they want in that particular case. Somebody say one of the worst marketplaces ever. They absolutely destroyed one of my earliest businesses where I couldn't take out funds to fulfill my orders, but then continued to delay my payments because I couldn't fulfill the orders. So again, a little bit of shenanigans here and there, all that kind of stuff. Yo, Buffalo Space coming through on that 10 Pengu. Hell, yo, you see that $5? We're moving up. My man. Appreciate you. But again, remember, this component has been completely forgotten about over the market dynamics. Whether we can say, oh, it's meme coins, whether it's saying, oh, other stuff hasn't gotten like the attention that it wants. People forget the whole concept, the whole entire concept of this crypto world. This is an understatement, says Ronnie. Let's find it. Let's compare. Compare and contrast. Good Vibes Club says tomorrow will be fun. I have this Vibefoot official fan club estimated 1969. And the announcement the following day, introducing our first one-of-one Vibefoot, the one of 9 one-of-one characters in the Good Vibes Club universe. So what do you think? Did it live up to expectations? Are you like, tomorrow's going to be fun? Do you feel like this announcement was fun? That's the question for you. Looking to buy Series 2 V-Friends card boxes. Do you guys remember when we had a bunch of them behind us? We talked about it like religiously for a while. I ended up selling them. I think I sold them for like $250 a box. Now they're going for $325 American. Should have held. Gary V out here making people have regret for selling. The guy may be slow on a certain couple things, making it, apparent, but the cards seeming like they are a hit. OpenSea announcing that they are integrating with Shape L2. What the hell is Shape? The chain for creators. This is just funny because for like the likes of, for anybody that's in like the Root network and how like literally Root is like on its own. And then you heard of this thing that I've never heard of in my life and somehow it's getting on OpenSea and getting attention, that kind of stuff. Yeah, I don't know what to think, right? But new marketplace, never heard of it before. OpenSea is trying to do stuff for people. Masters of the Universe. You had an amazing childhood if you know these. Now, I know them kind of, but I don't actually remember watching the show. I've seen people bring up YouTube clips, watched clips here and there or whatever, but I never was actually into it. But it did give me a little bit of a reminder of Cryptoys, and you might be familiar with this as well. So Cryptoys is a NFT platform that sells digital collectibles from very notable IP, whether it be Disney, whether it be Star Wars, which is also Disney, but you can go down and see all of these different things. So if you want to buy a toy, it's $40. It's packaged just like you'd buy from Walmart or a retail store, but it's all in a digital realm. Now, I wanted to see what the marketplace actually looked like, but when I hit explore earlier, this thing just spun for like 5 minutes. Oh, okay, there we go. We're back. So for the Masters of the Universe, which we were just talking about, 7,500 of like whatever the token is. I haven't looked at this in a while. I have like one of those Cryptoys classics, but to be honest, it's just, I never really continued following along with what was happening on that sense. So whatever 7,500 is, unless that's dollars, unless that's tokens, I'm not really sure, but creator earnings 5%. That's something also we don't talk about either, is royalties on different collections. They used to be a huge talking point. Oh, why is this team taking 10% or more? Nobody talks about that at all anymore. So Mutant Cartel, got their avatars, right? The Mutant Cartel. Everything's looking somewhat similar because when I look at this, I don't know why, but it made me think of the Angry Boar Club. And this was just an NFT collection way back in the day that was based off boars with different traits. And it's funny because something like this, it doesn't exist anymore, right? But what we just saw with the Mutant Hounds, people love it. Now, do we say that it's art? Do we say it's the people behind it? Do we say it's the community? If we go down a list, and maybe someday I'll like put the pieces together of a bunch of different collections. If you go out there and you talk with different people, you'd be shocked to realize who's been a part of what teams, who's tried to do certain things and it's not worked, but then found unbelievable success doing something else within the space that's still along the same lines. There's a lot, and it's super interesting to look at. So yesterday we highlighted that the mystery game, the Mystery Society, was shutting up shop. And so the founder of that, I seen on the timeline afterwards saying, we're gotten some inbound on partners who might be interested in picking up Invite to Mystery and continuing in some fashion. Not trying to get hopes up, but it's nice to see that others see that we built something with promise. One group said, normally when we see these announcements come along, we see anger on the timeline. With your game, we mostly see sadness. People want this to stick around. I think they do. Hope someone helps us do that in some form. And this was what I said yesterday. I was like, do we not have people that are interested in acquiring something if there's users, if the game is good, etc.? And it did feel like that game, I never was involved with it. I've seen it on the timeline here and there. But it's weird that you have something that completely shuts down versus getting acquired. When we've seen stuff shut down for getting acquired for far, far less. Yellow Panther tried to play this Web3 game, waited for very long, and there were no lobby at all. There are no play-to-earn airdrop campaign or leaderboard prizes, etc. This really shows that Web3 gamers are playing for incentives. Totally. Most of the games are crap right now. Like, they're really, really bad. If anything, we could probably make an entire argument about the metaverse platforms that are out there, like Portal, Sandbox, etc., are some of the best games out there because there's some diversity with it. There's some sort of players. Even if you're not involved with them, you can find that. There's so many games that just don't have any sort of player base, whatever. But of course, these teams hyping them up like crazy going into it. And it feels like, all right, what do we believe anymore? And that's why people are very cautious, I think, for getting involved with anything currently. Another great, this is kind of a dig at a whole bunch of different chains, but it's not wrong. But I'm also only familiar with a couple of these to be able to say that it's not wrong. So Ronin, the average revenue of users is negative. For Immutable X, we have more games than players, which is funny because we just talked about how they're hyping up more big money, but it's all about the games. They don't have that many players. AVAX, our hopes and dreams are in the hand of 2 games. B3, on-chain gaming, but none of our games are on-chain. For Gala Games, not even we know who is still buying our token. Gala Games is the most confusing thing ever. They've done music nodes. They got the founders nodes. I don't understand at all how the hell Gala is the market cap that it is. People talk about like dinosaur things and things that have just gone horribly. Gala is like they're right front and center. I just don't understand it. Zai, been selling a whole bunch of nodes. Sandbox, our 12 users love us. What else is on here? Abstract or Flacic game is still a wolf game fork. Okay, that is kind of funny. But On-Chain Heroes, that was what we talked about the other day, where one of the NFTs went for like a record sale on Abstract. But it was very similar. People are playing this game, they're getting these characters and whatnot, and then they're selling them for a bag. So new AI, a ferret jumping in water. This is all AI generated. Are we scared yet, or do we think that this is cool? You can just do a prompt and boom, you're done. Breaking Pump.Fun X account has been hacked. Do not interact. Okay, why is every single account on X compromised? Unbelievable. Say hello to Dashbo from Bored Ape Yacht Club, your new playground for creating, sharing, and memeing. Ape only for now, browser-based, and super simple to use. So what exactly is it? Well, it's a place where if you own a Bored Ape, you kind of get to create a meme machine with your 3D avatar. So different scenes, different actions, a little bit of it all. I think that this is awesome. And I'm surprised because there are other massive leaders in the space who are saying, hey, we're the best in 3D. We have all these things. We're some of the first to do it. And they don't even have these kind of tools out yet. So Ape Chain and people building on there are absolutely cooking, and very cool to see that people are able to use their avatars in a bigger setting with the mutants coming soon. Now, speaking of Bored Apes, this is way back on the Yacht Club, the very original one. November 21st, 2021. This is the Yacht Club. Oh my God. Wait. Is there no audio? Oh, hold on. I muted this tab. My bad. There we go.
Yo, banger, banger. We're here at the Bored Ape Yacht Party. We got Mr. Yo, banger. Yo, we got tagline. We're all hanging out here. It's not too bad. The bar is pretty packed, but we're vibing. It's going to be posted after the event. The bartender, I asked for a rum and coke. This is 100% just rum, and it tastes like shit.
What an experience that was. The AVAX card is finally here. Here's everything you need to know. You can pay for groceries, utilities, and entertainment with crypto. Something that's cool, but it feels like almost happening across everything, where it becomes like uncool just because it's happening so often, is like a Visa or MasterCard for like every application. So the Avalanche Foundation launched the Avalanche card in collaboration with Rain Cards. It looks to eliminate the need for manual cryptocurrency conversions or multiple wallets by allowing cardholders to use their USDC, USDT, AVAX, or wrapped AVAX anywhere Visa is accepted. Greater accessibility provides greater impact, especially in regions where traditional banking infrastructure may be limited, like C or Latam. Yeah. So again, nothing really that crazy, but just another way for you to be able to spend money. Bitcoin falls under 85,000. Oh my God, somebody send help. That's okay. So the Independent AI Institute. Today is ETH Denver. If you haven't seen, there has been a broadcast out there about it. But yeah, they made an official post from this Independent AI Institute. And again, standards are trying to be made within the space, and it is involving blockchain, and something that I've been following a little bit. Today, as we speak at DAI Day for Decentralized AI, we want to introduce you to the Independent AI Institute and our latest initiative, Think Agent Standard, the key to AI agents thriving across the decentralized internet. What is the Independent AI Institute? We're bringing together the leading minds in decentralized AI to create standards, frameworks, and protocols that enable intelligence on-chain agents to operate seamlessly across networks. Introducing Think Agent Standard. Think is a new interoperability standard for AI agents, allowing them to interact, transact, and evolve on blockchain networks without silos. Just like ERC20 made tokens interoperable, Think will make AI agents natively interoperable across the open internet. So who's building with us? We're backed by an incredible ecosystem of protocols, infra builders, and AI pioneers. These are builders shaping the future of AI agent-based computing. So why does it matter? AI agents will become the atomic unit of the new internet. To truly flourish, they need a shared language, a common execution layer, decentralized identity, and coordination. Think Standard ensures AI framework can work together, own value, and evolve across ecosystems. What's next? We're hosting deep dives, live discussions, and open calls for contributors. If you want to help shape the future of AI agents, now is the time to get involved. Final thought, we believe AI should be open, permissionless, and user-owned, not trapped in walled gardens. Think Agent Standard is a movement, not just a protocol. AI agents are coming. Let's make them independent. Check the link in the bio to join us. So again, something we are going to have to watch and see what ultimately happens on that front. But cool that there is a standard being made. Not as cool. 255 million liquidated from the cryptocurrency market in the past 60 minutes. Okay. Wow. Past 7 days down 12% is Bitcoin, almost 15% for Ethereum, XRP down 17%, Solana 20%, Dogecoin 20%, Cardano 17%, Chainlink 15%. Wow. We just go back to the past month. Look at that. Pretty much down only. Go to the past year. Oh, you know what? The chart doesn't look too bad when you zoom out. When you go to all, again, doesn't look too bad. There is your perspective of the day. That's going to be it for this edition of XFeed. Again, if you're wanting to have more content apart from just this XFeed stream, we do the RWA segments podcast. So if you're wanting to hear for a slew of different guests, be sure to check out the description below on YouTube, or if you just type in RWA segments podcast anywhere, listen to podcasts, you can find it there. Thanks so much for tuning in. My goodness. Tuning in. Mtali, you're the GOAT. Thank you so much. Have yourself a good one. See you tomorrow.